Hello everyone and welcome to Christina's Magical Moments on YouTube. We are currently waiting in line for the Universal Studio Tour as they celebrate their 60th anniversary. We are actually on their last tram, or we're going to be on their last tram for the day, so this should be fun. So if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button, keep that notification bell on, as I do plan on doing more live streams here, and I do post some videos from time to time. Our latest one was, I think, Disneyland Pride fireworks, as well as the cavalcade. So yeah, thank you so much for being here, everybody. Yeah, welcome to Christina's Magical Moments on YouTube. So again, if you've never been here before, I already said my name's Christina, but I stream at theme parks like Disneyland, sometimes Knott's Berry Farm, and this is my home park, Universal Studios Hollywood. Yeah, and I also post content daily on TikTok, I post on IG, and yeah, I'm doing more here as well too. So hello! Hey Leslie! Hi Becky! I gotta make you guys mods here. Let me turn, well, we're waiting for our tram, but let me make you mods here. Add as moderator. Okay. And Leslie. Perfect. I think I got it. Hello everybody and welcome. So like I said, we are waiting for the very last tram of the day. We just happened to make it. Yeah, so after this, depending on the time, we're either going to do Secret Life of Pets, or we're going to go to Wizarding World, or we're going to have fun no matter what. Okay, we're going to have some fun here. But thank you all for being here. Thank you for the likes. I see, sorry, it's right there for me. Thank you for the likes. I really appreciate it. I am still very much getting used to this YouTube format, but I do need to do a Disneyland stream on here, don't I? Maybe we'll do that this week. I don't know. I know I will be streaming this Tuesday morning here at Universal as well too. I think I might stream on Thursday, possibly at Disneyland. Yeah. Also, if you haven't already, be sure to check out Instagram, as this next Sunday is my birthday and there's a little special opportunity over there for you, which might involve a Loungefly. Yes, yeah, Leslie. I need to stream on here for Disneyland for sure. So thank you for patiently waiting. I think they're pulling up the last tram at some point. So in the meantime, I'm going to keep you entertained. We just got off of TikTok, so I'm glad you're here.
Hello, folks waiting here for the next tram coming on board. Just as heads up for folks waiting for car 1, it looks like they're putting folks that need extra assistance on board into that car. There's a chance your seat might be taken. If you guys want to move
we're in car 3.
down anywhere in cars 2, 3,
three.
or 4, you're more than welcome to do so. Or you can stand on those stars and we'll get you on the next available tram if you so wish.
There is another tram. I thought we were on the last one.
Approaches. Make sure everybody's standing on those stars.
I thought the last one is at 7:15. It is now 7:24. So I don't know.
First row on cars 2, 3, and 4 only supports 5 people because you guys.
Anyway, hi everybody. I'm seeing everybody in the chat. Hello everybody. Hello.
Alright.
Yes, we're back.
It does look like this tram
I did share on Discord,
will be the last tram
by the way.
of the day.
So
we're gonna make sure everybody
let me turn this around so you can see my view.
So again, make sure everybody's standing on those stars. That first row on cars 2, 3, and 4 only hold up to 5 people.
Hopefully you are enjoying this as well.
Making sure everybody knows where they're at.
Nice, Justin.
Just make sure you guys are stepping on those stars and we'll be all good to board the next tram approaching.
Thank you so much for your patience, everybody.
Okay, we'll see you in a bit.
All right, yeah, I was debating, like, should I wait until the tram gets here? Should I not? But I thought I could do a little intro for you guys. You're welcome. All right, so hopefully it's coming. I don't see anything yet. Not yet, but we are on a star. We are on a star. But in the meantime, if you have any questions for me, by all means, like I said, I do stream at theme parks in SoCal, specifically Universal Studios, which is my home park here in SoCal, and Disneyland as well too, as I do love Disney. Don't get me wrong. I love my Harry Potter, but I do love Disney a lot too. I do plan on also going to Knott's Berry Farm soon to check out their new Camp Snoopy. Nice, Daniel. I hope you have a blast. I hope you have an amazing time. Hi, Rose. For everyone watching this post, thank you so much for your patience. If you need to scroll ahead, I totally understand. If you want to scroll ahead to when the tour starts. Hello, hi, Kate. Welcome. Hello. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to wait this long, but yeah. Anyone here from TikTok, or is anyone here? Has anyone just found me by a live notification? It's cooling down now. Oh, it's a very beautiful view. Unfortunately, we do have that nice little fogginess, muskiness from LA on your television. I love that. Love it.
Wait, would it be hot? Wait, but me and Malia, she's always Mario, I'm always Matt, because I get to meet me and Malia beat not beat Bowser, but we got to Mario Odyssey. We got to Bowser and
Please make sure you're standing on a silver star.
I am on a star. Sweet. Just found you right now to YouTube. Well, Diego, welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome, Diego. Thank you for being here. Yeah, so if you like theme parks or fandoms, like when I say fandoms, I say, Disneyland. Disneyland, that's not a fandom, that's a theme park. Disneyland can't be a fandom. Okay, Disney, Harry Potter, Star Wars, Marvel, DC, Back to the Future, pop culture fandoms. If you like that, you're at the right place. So welcome, Diego. Welcome to this magical community. And there goes a glamour tram. Goodbye. Nice, Jason. See, that's why I figure I can start streaming on YouTube in addition to TikTok, because you guys can actually watch this on your TV. Yeah. How long is the park going to be open? Until 9 o'clock, so another hour and a half. But we want to see the Hogwarts show. So this is going to be about an hour long. Let's see when the next Hogwarts Lights show is. That's what I really want to see. That is my main reason for being here today, to be honest. It's my favorite thing ever here is nighttime lights at Hogwarts is the projection shows. So 9 o'clock. So as long as we can make it up there by 8:40 or 9 o'clock, we are good to go. We are good to go. So the glam trams, I believe there are only 2 out. The rest are the blue trams. Thank you. Thank you, Diego. And just so you guys know, my whole heart is to bring magic into your days. That's why I stream. That's why I love doing what I do. Not everyone's in Southern California. Not everyone can enjoy the theme park. So if I can provide some sort of magic and joy, I'm glad I'm able to do that. So thank you so much for being here. And being in SoCal, I'm very fortunate to be able to do this. So if you're not from Southern California, I hope this brings a little bit of light into your day. I'm also happily married with 2 kiddos. I do have invisible disabilities, so sometimes you'll see my content, specifically in my shorts here on YouTube. They are also, not only are they fun, but hopefully they're informative for you as well. Okay, so we're waiting for our tram. It is currently 7:30. Gosh, I sure hope we can see the Hogwarts nighttime lights, because this last tram was like an hour long. It was an hour. So I hope we make it. If not, we might have to do a redo. So we'll see. Well, we've been waiting here for like a good 15 minutes. Yeah, legit. It's 7:30. The last tram is supposed to be at 7:15, but we haven't seen one come up. So thank you again for your patience, everyone. Thank you for liking this stream. I really appreciate it. I will eventually get used to this YouTube world. I know a good friend of mine, Jimmy Good. Give him a subscribe. He's been helping me through this as well too. So yeah, thank you, Jimmy. He's probably doing a live stream right now too, but he's doing his from home. But he's been very, very helpful. Shout out to streamers helping streamers. I really appreciate that. So we're patiently waiting. Let's do some trivia in the meantime. I've said it before on a TikTok stream. What is the red and white glam trams that are out today? What year are they supposed to represent? A glam tram from what year? Oh my. Anyone? (1964), yes. The glam trams that are out today, I believe there's 2 on the road. 1964, and you can actually see the one from 1964 when we get out of the tram. So because it's the 60th anniversary, it is a very special studio tour, very special tour, where you can actually get out of the tram near the Norman Bates Hotel. Hanson family, hey! Welcome to seeing them on YouTube, though we are patiently waiting for our tram. We've seen like 2 go by. I saw a bus going around that looked like the Glamour Tram. Yeah, super trams are fairly recent. Wait, I heard hydraulics. Ooh, I see a tram coming by. Hold on, that might be it. Might be it. And if you're new here, just a reminder, I don't really talk during the experiences so that you can enjoy it for yourselves, and the people around me can as well too. People didn't pay. There we go. People didn't pay to hear me talk through the entire experience. So I won't be doing that unless I warn you of a lag or something coming up, or why we're quiet, or you know, things of that sort. Here we go.
Alright folks, it looks like we do have to pre-board some guests that needed some extra time assistance. If you do see that your seat has someone in it, please stay where you are and we will have another seat on another train for you. Don't worry. If you do see some seats available, please wait where you are and then we'll get you on the train in just a moment.
Here we go. Row 1. All right, so we have car 3, row 1, right side. So we're gonna have a great view of things like Jaws, the War of the Worlds set. You'll see, it'll be awesome.
We were in this row. Hey, excuse me.
All right.
They were sitting.
So I do have some moderators within the chat. So being that I don't typically talk during the experiences, if you have any questions, they might be able to answer for you. If not, sorry about that. If not, I will do my best at a quiet point maybe to answer your question. Oh, that's cool, Rose. The metro buses are wrapped up like glamour trams. That's awesome. Thank you, everyone. We have 8 likes already. Thank you so much, and 20 people viewing. Yay! Thank you. I'm not used to not having my sound effects here that I do on my other social media platform. But thank you again, everyone, for tapping that like. Thank you, everyone, for joining in. And like I said, I won't be... Tiffany, same one. She's our same tour guide. Love it, from TikTok.
Does everyone have a pair of 3D glasses? If you don't have a pair, please raise your hand now so we can get to you. We need them not once but twice. Once for King Kong 360 3D want to go fast and furious supercharged, I think we need a bunch up here in car 1. I think we do.
All right, everybody.
Glasses. So if you don't have a pair again, please raise your hand right now. Thank you very
We're about
much.
to get going. And like I said, I don't typically do talking during the tour so that you can enjoy it and the people around me can enjoy it as well too. So if you have any questions, my mods may be able to answer them for you. Otherwise, I will try and answer at the end of the tour. Or at a quiet
And
moment.
their feet don't touch the floor of this tram. They need to be in towards the middle of the aisle now, away from the ends.
They were in the first group. Somehow they got in.
All right.
Row 1 go first.
Almost ready.
And they got in.
They
with
closed
row
the
1, and there
doors.
wasn't people in row 1. Right. But then they come in. And they throw everything on.
And like I said, I will be here till the park closed, which is at 9 p.m. tonight. I think we're loading one more person on. I'm not sure. All right. Looks like it. Yes. Looks like we are the last tram. So we're at Universal Studios Hollywood. Yeah, it looks like they're holding the tram for one more person. And then it'll be about an hour, so hopefully we can make Hogwarts nighttime lights in time. Depends on how quickly this tour goes. If not, like I said, we're gonna have to do a redo. Because that's anytime Hogwarts has a light show overlay, it is my favorite. It is my absolute favorite. But like I said, if you do want to experience the Universal Studios studio tour here in Hollywood, this is happening until August. And then once August hits, at some point in August, they're gonna start turning things over for Halloween Horror Nights. So you have another month to do this in person if you're in the Southern California area. I do recommend, being that Universal will only have a 60th anniversary just once. Oh, thank you, Justin. I love it on YouTube. Yay!
Okay, guys, we just got the
All right, we're gonna get going. So enjoy Universal Studios Hollywood Studio Tour.
Not Alicia, we're leaving. We're going into the world's biggest movie television studio, covering right around 400 acres today, with the help of a friend of mine. But before we pass it over to him to start the tour, let's get these safety rules out of the way first, shall we? First things first, if you're experiencing a medical emergency, if you drop something of value off the side of the tram, or maybe at some point your car experiences audio or visual issues, don't worry. What you're going to do, oh yes, you will remain seated throughout the entire tour, but if your tram experiences audio or visual issues, make sure you pull down the red cord that is right above you in the center of the tram sitting. I'll then come back there to assist you, so it's safe to do so. Keep in mind that today's tour you'll be experiencing sudden tram movements, fire effects, strobe lights, fog effects, and lots of water effects. So keep the cameras out because we want you guys to have all the pictures, the videos, but be mindful of your electronics so that you do not get damaged by any of the effects involved in today's tour. Also, the studio is private property, so if at any point you drop your phone, can't wait to use the restroom, have to get back to the theme park, that is okay. Just pull down the cord and come back there. We'll have a chat, we'll get it all sorted out.
Let me know if I'm ever in your way. You're fine, you're good.
Of any kind. This includes no vaping. There's no use of
Just let me know if I'm in
What
your
you
way.
can do is eat, drink, and any snacks or beverages.
Of course.
By all means, enjoy them. We'll be together for about a good hour on the tour today. With that said, I'm going to pass it over to our MC. He is the host of the night show, and that's my jam, the one and only Jimmy Fallon.
I'm Jimmy Fallon. Welcome aboard the world's famous studio tour. I know what you're thinking. Why the ducks? Well, we're celebrating our 60th anniversary. That's right, 60 years of glitz, glamour, and our own great white shine. As we celebrate our diamond anniversary today, take a trip to Universal's past and take you behind the scenes to discover why this studio tour is world famous. So whether this is your first visit or your 60th, get ready for fun, excitement, and an experience like no other.
So today's tour, we're definitely focusing more so on the last 60 years of the world famous Universal Studios tour. Before we can talk about the last 60, we kind of have to go back to March 15th, 1915. That is when our founder, Carl Medley, invited the studio into the public, the public into the studio, to watch silent movies being made. Now, guests at the time were able to walk from set to set and marvel at the new technology involved in filmmaking, but with the invention of sound and the need for quiet on set, the original walking tour ended. In the 60s, under the leadership of company chairman Lou Wasserman and executives Al Dorskin and Jay Stein, the idea of reviving a tour of the studio returned. When the Red Line bus tours originating in Cleveland, it has stopped at our gates. But on July 15, 1964, that is when the first ever red and white candy stripe glamour trams took 67 passengers on a 2-hour driving tour of the world famous Universal Studios tour. Essentially, that's where the world famous Universal Studios tour was born. We started off with 2 tour guides, 2 drivers, and 1 ticket seller working out of a trailer on Lancaster Boulevard. From there, we were able to expand this to some pretty cool features like the burning house and the rock slide, which were both featured here on this hill in the 70s and 80s. Now, we are a real working movie studio here on the lot, and we do have some production happening today. It's for a show called The Voice. Now, The Voice has been filming here since their season 1 debut. They're in the midst of filming today. They may be wrapped by the time we get there, but just in case, if I see a red light flashing outside of the soundstage doors, or maybe a security guard with an orange flag trying to get my attention, that's my cue directly from production to stop talking. So if I'm suddenly not speaking and then this appears on your screens, that means that someone or something has told me to get off the microphone. I don't anticipate this happening, but you never know. We just want to make sure that we are always being mindful of production. Now, on your left-hand side, these are sound stages that are essentially just warehouses that are right around 95 to 98% soundproof. We can build anything that we need within the walls of the sound stage. If you guys ever saw a show by the name of Suits with Gabrielle Montz and Patrick Harris, that entire law firm, regardless of the name partners at the time, was built within the walls of 2 different sound stages. Now, during the week here, this is where we normally see a show by the name of Bel Air in production. They've been here since their season 1 debut as well. They're in the middle of filming season 3. Now, as we round the corner, on the left-hand side, we're going to start to see soundstage number 14. Now, 14 is the busiest of the Bel Air stages. This is usually where we have all of the trailers parked out front for the wardrobe department, or really I should say the costume department, as well as for the hair and makeup department, the trailers for the cast involved as well. When you see them walking in through the mansion of that show, you'll immediately see them walk through the front door and see that double staircase, and that's what we call the foyer. That is the set that's built out of Soundstage 14. So usually during the week, it puts us within really close proximity to production. Oftentimes we'll see the cast like Jabari Banks, who plays Will, or Ollie Charlton, who plays Carlton, hanging outside of their trailers, trying to get an idea as to when the trams will be driving by. They're keeping an eye out for us just as much as we're looking for them.
Leaving the theme park behind and entering the front lot where real Hollywood magic is made. How? Well, inside the sound stages that surrounds us, we can create any kind of environment this group demands. For the past 60 years, studio tour visitors have driven right by these buildings.
To our right,
inside these walls, the sets from your favorite
Halloween
TV
Horror
shows,
Nights
movies, and transported
sets are being
audiences
created.
Anywhere the imagination can take you. Even to a palatial mansion in Bel Air. When we film Bel Air, we love coming out of the sound stages and seeing the trams filled with exciting guests as they drive by. So, keep an eye out. You never know who or what you'll see on the studio tour.
So as actors, if you're not needed on set, you have the luxury of retreating to your trailer. Someone pull the emergency cord. Pull the cord again if this is a medical emergency, or if it's a dropped item. Okay, I'll be right back.
All right, folks. So someone did pull the cord. Hopefully everything is okay. But in the meantime, welcome everyone to the Universal Studio Tour, where we are watching what we're looking at right now. This is Happy 60th Anniversary Illumination Entertainment. To be respectful, hi Amy! To be respectful of whoever pulled the cord, I'm not turning the camera around. But from what I understand, I don't think they pulled the cord twice, so I don't think it's a medical emergency. That's a first. Not the first for me. I've streamed before and someone's pulled the cord. But it's all good. I'm sure they're okay. I have a feeling maybe they dropped something, or if they have to use the restroom, possibly. You never know. Oh, someone dropped their hat. It looks like, I think. I saw her carry a hat forward, so maybe someone dropped their hat. And I think we are ready to go. We're good.
Coming up on the left-hand side,
That's it.
we're going to see some examples of
Enjoy
some
the tour,
trailers
folks.
here. Now, these particular trailers on your left are all for a show called St. Dennis Medical. This is a show that's not out yet. It will be heading to NBC in the fall of this year. One of the stars is David Alan Grier. Now, that's just some examples of trailers specifically for actors, hair and makeup, costume, etc. But if you're a writer, producer, or director, you don't necessarily need a trailer as much as you need an office space to work out of. So here on your left-hand side, we're seeing some production bungalows that belong to some pretty major casting directors, writers, producers, and directors. One that we work with often is Illumination Entertainment, so I'm going to pass it over to their CEO and founder, Chris Meledandri.
In the early days of the studio, these bungalows were used as dressing rooms to the stars of Hollywood's golden age. Now, they're used as offices where some of Hollywood's top directors, writers, and producers work their magic to get a production ready, including my company, Illumination. At Illumination, we've made some of the most successful animated films in box office history, including Despicable Me, The Lorax, Secret Life of Pets, Minions, Sing, The Grinch, and the Super Mario Brothers movie. And the team is hard at work again as we launch our next film, Despicable Me 4.
Everybody, there's my boy! I know you love your dada! Go on, say it!
Yes, of course he loves you. He just doesn't show it on his face or with his body language.
We've had some really good sequences in Despicable Me movies. The heist on the Honey Badger is now officially my favorite. What it comes down to is the emotional through line, and I believe that that's why these movies have stayed in people's hearts.
Okay, guys, make sure you have your cameras up at this point because we're definitely going to recognize sets now from different movies and different shows. This is the first 4 acres of our lot called the Metropolitan Section, where the buildings are all over 50 feet tall to give us the illusion that we're looking at skyscrapers, but really these are just facades, the fronts and sides of buildings. So coming up on the right, we're going to see a little bit of Brownstone Street once we pass this glass building. And Brownstone Street is mostly famous for Bruce Almighty.
Raise the door!
I'm in the shower!
Inside bad, outside good. Inside bad, outside good. Oh, you're done now.
Brownstone Street is beautiful, but the next part of our lot just on the other side of Brownstone Street is everyone's favorite. It's Hill Valley from Back to the Future.
Welcome to the Courthouse Square. These sets were used to create Hill Valley in the Back to the Future films.
And they represented multiple time periods, 1985, 1955, and the far, far distant future, 2015. To this day, this is one of the most popular sets on the Universal Studio Tour.
We had a lot of fun making those films here on the lot. I wonder what it'd be like to go back to those days. Only we had a time machine.
Hey, everybody, do you think we can get this tram up to 88 miles per hour?
See you in the future. Welcome to Hill Valley from Back to the Future. As we round the corner, we're going to see the Club Tower on the left-hand side, along with the famous vehicle from the film, which I hope you guys know the name of, because I'm only allowed to call it the Time Machine. Now, in the movie, the courthouse looks a little different, the clock tower itself. There are 4 columns out front. They're still there. They're just right behind that brick wall. If you were to walk up the steps, open up the door, you may not even be able to open up the door completely because it will hit the column that's right behind it. The reason why we changed it over the years is because it's so recognizable. If we didn't change it even just a little bit, it's almost impossible for other things to film here. Now, this has also been transformed into Storybrooke from ABC's Once Upon a Time. This has also been seen as Grandview in The Ghost Whisperer with Jennifer Love Hewitt. Baltimore from Hairspray Live, and it's also been seen as Rutherford Falls in a show called Rutherford Falls. Now, This part of the lot has been here since the 40s. We've been able to preserve this set for quite some time, even though we've seen it go through many different eras like 1955, 1985, and then 2015 for Back to the Future. But as we round the corner, we're going to start to see our beautiful New York Street. Now this is definitely newer in comparison to Hill Valley. These sets, especially the ones here on your left-hand side, have been here since about 2008, 2009. All of this to your left used to be where our original King Kong experience used to stand. So I'm going to pass it over to Jack Black, who's very, very well versed on all things King Kong.
And self-action. Did you know the Metro sets were once the home to Hollywood's biggest star? Right here is where the original studio tour King Kong attraction resided from 1986 until 2008. He stood 30 feet tall and weighed in at 13,000 pounds. Over the years, millions of guests got to meet King Kong face to face as he shook the tram. So close you could feel his hot banana breath. Is that it? I believe that's my last line, and then tram moves on to the next thing.
Yes, because the next thing is King Kong 360 3D. So do me a favor, turn the flash off the cameras and cell phones. Hold on to your belongings and remain seated. If you have anything on the floor, pick it up now, put it on your lap or blue seat next to you. We will be experiencing set and tram movements. In the meantime, here's Peter Jackson.
It's the original King Kong that made me want to direct language. I saw that movie on TV when I was about 8 or 9 years old. I wanted to make a comedy. I like films that just take you away from the life. Kong literally does it. I mean, you're on board the ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you're encountering monsters and creatures from prehistoric times. So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Skull Island, and it was great to have you along for the ride. Now we have created this 3D immersive experience, so you're going to have to have your glasses ready. Don't put them on yet, just have them in your hand because we're about to return to Skull Island.
guys thought that was scary, I just want you to know that it does get worse, but we're proud of it. Because it was amazing. Peter Jackson, genius, but he did not do this alone. He worked for this incredible team. They're based out of New Zealand. They go with the name of Weta FX now, but they used to be known as Weta Digital. They have 7 Oscars for their work on Avatar, the Lord of the Rings trilogy, The Planet of the Apes, The Hobbit, The Jungle Book, King Kong, and Avatar, the Way of Water. They've also worked on movies in Infinity War, and they love the Black Panther. Black Panther! This is behind the scenes that went to the making of King Kong 363. Check it out.
So I just want to thank everyone so much for being here. Just a little moment, I just want to say thank you so much for tuning into Christina's Magical Moments here on YouTube. I really appreciate you, as I'm trying to get used to this YouTube world as well too, and diversify, being that I am on the Talk and the Gram, and Threads and Facebook, but also here too. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for subscribing. And thank you for clicking that notification bell as we do post videos, do streams, do shorts. So yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate you.
10 meters away. We're really creating about 50 minutes of a feature film. That amount of visual information, that number of pixels, and presenting it to the audience, it's a hell of a ride.
And this here is the final portion of the Metropolitan section. This is known as London Square. It is based around the Regency era of London. This has been seen in Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me, and the season 7 finale of Criminal Minds. Now, if you need a reference point for the Regency era, I would say seasons 1 and 2 of Bridgerton. No, the Regency era in general is the most utilized Regency based in London that we see in literature, movies, and shows as well. So it's very popular. Now, here on the right-hand side, this mural was created by Tristan Eaton. It's paying homage to our monster movie history. We have the Wolfman, Creature from the Black Lagoon, Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein, and then Dracula at the far end. Now, when we decided to have a mural here on the lot, of course we went with our monster movie history. We were a production company for about a good 15 years before we started to produce the monster genre, but the monsters are what put Universal on the map. Our competitors, other studios, knew exactly what they were good at the time, either westerns or dramas. We were still trying to figure out what we were best at, and it turns out it was the monster genre. They're what launched us into becoming a major motion picture studio. So we'd love to be able to point out that mural when we can, especially putting Tristan Eaton's work on a bigger scale.
An instrumental part of the process of designing the mural is getting to go to the Universal Archive. Going there, I got to see in person props from the movies, photos from behind the scenes, original illustrations from those movie posters, all this stuff. I had an early affection for movie monsters. I was always fascinated by the magic behind making movies. But I fell in love with zombie movies and monster movies as a young kid. My world that I come from is skateboarding and graffiti and comic books. You always have to pay homage to where that art form started. And for me, it started painting stuff in the street illegally. Exactly, billboards and dumpsters. Without that, I never would be here with a spray paint like this.
Okay guys, it's been about a couple minutes since we got to experience King Kong 363D. So, check in with yourselves. Make sure that you're feeling okay. Do you think you can hang with any more sun and tram movements, fire effects, strobe lights, fog effects? Because if you can't, that's okay. Just pull down on the red cord. We'll figure it out when we get you guys accommodated, okay? Now, this next part of our lot here is Soundstage 50. While we're in this building, please, 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 please hold on to all your stuff. All of it. Because the flooring here is not a floor. It's just a suggestion. So make sure you're holding on to everything, okay? This is a 2-level stage that when it was first built and introduced onto the lot in 1989 was way ahead of its time. Now sound stages are built to be multi-level, multifunctional stages. So you do not need your 3D glasses again. You don't need them. We're just gonna hang out. We're gonna walk you guys through set design, set production, the whole 9. So this first floor is always set up to be a subway station. We can transform the location based on whatever production needs. Now, our default for the tour is to have this look like San Francisco Bay East subway station. So that's where you're seeing a lot of artwork that is specifically San Francisco with the trolley, the Golden Gate Bridge, the Welcome to San Francisco sign here on the right-hand side of the mural. So, of course, we can't change it. This has been transformed into a Maryland station for an episode of Bones, and it's also been seen as the LA Metro for Beverly Hills Live. The real reason we're here is to show you what it does. This soundstage has full effects ready to go. You better hold on to someone or something and know yourself, guys. Seriously, can you get to us from here? One thing that we have to think about is the negative. Props and all the artwork to bring it into 2024 because for the longest time it looked like 1989 in that stage. So it's nice to be able to have it back as a part of our daily operation just in time for our 60th anniversary celebration. So that's one of the many things on the tour that has made this the world famous Universal Studios tour. But our next little stop here has been a part of the tours for a few decades as well. It was co-created by Steven Spielberg. It is known as Amity. Now thankfully Amity, at least our version of it, is nowhere near as problematic as Steven Spielberg's. We already caught the great white shark. Not a big deal, barely an inconvenience. It is on display here today. And we also have a police diver out here tonight. His name is George. When we bring the trams through, George puts together like a little reenactment, if you will, from the film. It's definitely in his voice, but we don't judge George, we just let him do his thing. He says that Jaws is his favorite movie of all time. It's what led him to become a police diver. That math isn't really math for me, but we don't question George. So let's see how George does tonight.
Oh no! Where's Jaws?
Pause here, waiting to see if anything changes. There may be a little bit of a delay in the effect. We're on standby for right now just to see if anything changes.
Oh my.
Still on standby. We're working for exactly where we need to be, so we're just waiting for a bit of a delay. Hopefully not. Oh, there it goes.
jobs for everybody. And that was really the first time I ever got involved in the creation of a ride. It was a great honor to be invited into the great circle of tremendous designers.
George was not George. Bruce was on his lunch break. He didn't know he was that he had to be present. He had to rush back.
Come out of the water and terrify tourists.
It's okay, Bruce. We get it. He was on his lunch break.
Steven Spielberg did not have much control of the shark. While filming in the middle of the ocean, the salt water rusted away the shark within 3 weeks of production. Well, it actually ended up being a happy accident because it's essentially transformed the entire movie into a psychological thriller, forcing us to fill in the gaps by using our imaginations. But while Steven Spielberg didn't have much control of the shark, we have control of everything here on the lot, and that includes the weather. So I want to pass it over to today's show co-host and weather anchor, the one and only Al Roker.
Time for my favorite part of the tour, weather. When it comes to film and TV, it is truly a special effect. In fact, to demonstrate how weather effects are created, we debuted our first major attraction here on the studio tour way back in 1968.
So, here in Old Mexico, we send water up to overhead sprinkler system, letting it fall down to the ground naturally. If production was here in this moment, as we're very quickly losing this natural light, what they would have to do to make sure that they can maintain visibility of this rain is adding more sprinkler systems. The more water on screen, the easier it is to see. Sometimes that's still not enough, and sometimes we'll have to add a little bit of powdered milk into the water just to make sure that we can actually see it. That powdered milk provides a little bit of a tint. Thankfully, what's not milk and is easy to see is the flash flood. It's going right for cars 3 and 4. There you go, Poncho back there. We're going to try to scoot in. You guys at least try to scoot. Ooh, okay, listen. I don't know how bad it's going to be if your car's 1 and 2, but maybe just together. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're lucky with the way that we parked up here, Carmine. Otherwise, it would have been a splash zone. So, let me show you what this all looks like in a scene from Big Bad Liar. Starring Megan Woodian, Amanda Bynes, and Paul Giamatti.
You can't outrun the wolf, kid! Yeah, we'll see about that.
As we head up the hill here, we're going to see Amity once more on the right-hand side. Of course, we just got to experience it, so Amity's getting shut down for the night, but it's interesting to get a different
Bruce,
perspective.
he's outside.
Now,
Check it out, check it out.
For the sake of the tour, but this is actually best known as Cabot Cove from Murder, She Wrote, starring Angela Lansbury.
Bruce is hanging out outside of the water. Check that out. Oh, we missed it.
Now, the house on your right-hand side coming up, this is known as the Chicken Ranch from a hit musical starring Dolly Parton and Burt Reynolds. This is a practical set, this house, which means there are 4 walls that enclose the whole thing, which gives production the opportunity to build upon that first floor. To give it a kitchen, a living room, a dining room, whatever they need. And there's no plumbing or electricity, which is what keeps it from being a fully functional home. Now, coming up on the left-hand side, we're going to start to see Colonial Street. That is the end of this very, very, very busy part of our lot. That is why we have that green cone out front. That is our indication that we're not allowed to bring trams or large vehicles into that neighborhood because we're gearing for production for tomorrow morning. All we know is that it's for a show. So Colonial Street is also known as Wisteria Lane from ABC's Desperate Housewives. Now, coming up on the left, we're going to see the Lion Estate gates, which are from Back to the Future. It's interesting that the Lion Estate gates are on this street because this is Steven Spielberg Drive. Steven Spielberg did not direct these films, but he did produce them. He's a major producer, and he's also a producer for us here at Universal. He's the lead consultant for all things parks, destinations, resorts, and experiences, and that's all because of the studio tour.
My entire career began with my relationship with Universal Studios just as a high school kid on a tour bus. Remember, in those days, there weren't trams, there were buses called the Gray Line Tour Bus. And I was so excited and thrilled to be on the lot. This was my first time ever on a movie studio lot. And during a bathroom break, I hid in the bathroom. And when everybody left to get back on the bus, I waited another 15 minutes until I'm sure the bus left. And then I had the entire lot to myself that day. And in those days, movie lots were so crowded because all movies were made on film lots. Say they're made all over the world, on locations, but most of us focused in those days, in the 60s, on the film lots. So nobody noticed me when I was going around from soundstage to soundstage, and I really felt, in my own young way, I owned the lot and had the most amazing day of my life.
Can you imagine Steven Spielberg at like 16 years old sneaking off the tour with his notebook and his camera, wandering around the lot trying to figure out what movies he wanted to make here one day? What would those sets look like? Would people watch these movies? Yes, they would. Especially this one that we're about to check out. This is the crash site from Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds. War of the Worlds stars Tom Cruise and Dakota Fanning. On your right, that is a real 747 that was purchased for this film just so it could be ripped apart.
The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around a vision that Steven had. You forget to sit down and talk about War of the World. That thought, what if we said the word seven goes down right in it? Because it's just something you don't see.
Let me get in. Get in.
The War of the Worlds plane crash is definitely considered a large-scale set, lots of detail. But the home to your right-hand side, this is the home of Norman Bates from Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho.
Look in the window.
From the top left
You'll
window.
find Mother.
As we make our way down the hill, we're going to start to see
There
this scale replica on the
she
right-hand
is.
side of LA's most
Mother.
iconic landmark, the Hollywood sign. While we've been celebrating our 60th anniversary, the Hollywood sign has been commemorating its centennial year. Now, if you don't get a picture of it now, that's where you're going to have a different opportunity to do so in just a few moments. Because one of the hallmark things about the tour when we launched in 1964 is that we did have a 2-hour tour with a break in the middle. The guests were able to leave the tram, walk around the prop plaza to get pictures with their favorite cars, props, and characters from their favorite movies and shows. This is something that we have not done in decades,
Right.
but for the 60th anniversary,
After she's done, I'll explain what we're going to do here on Christina's
so in a few
Magical
moments,
Moments.
you'll be exiting the tram. Take everything with you, including those 3D glasses, because there's no guarantee that you're going to be back on this tram with myself and with our driver, Kurt. So take everything with you just to be on the safe side. Have a great rest of your night. Get lots of pictures. Have fun. Have a great rest of your night. Thank you so much.
So we are going to stay on the tram, and the reason for that is we really want to see the Hogwarts light show. So we're going to stay on. Typically at this point I do get off. Like right now in front of us, you can see that that is the 1964 tram right there. That the glam trams that are going around right now are typically modeled off of. So up there you can see the Norman Bates house, you can see Mother in the window, and typically Norman is walking around outside. However, when we were here just a little bit ago, it doesn't seem like Norman is in. He's probably busy doing some other stuff right now. So yeah, we're gonna hang out on the tram. And yeah, next set that is gonna come up is the Nope set. Typically there's a lag on the Nope set at the end of, especially at the end of the Nope set into Fast and Furious. So I just want to let you know in advance, heaven forbid there is a lag. But yeah, so hope that's okay, folks. I just thought we'd really want to see the Hogwarts. Let me get the official title for you. Nighttime lights at Hogwarts Castle. There we go. That's what I meant. So yeah. Anyway, but that is an OG 1964 tram. Isn't that cool?
Once we get the clear to leave. Perfect. Okay, perfect. So once we round the corner, we're gonna pick people up. Bye.
Okay.
Have a good night.
10-15 minutes. Let's see, what time is it now? It's 8:15. We should barely make it.
Pick people up, and then we have about 15 minutes left of the tour.
Okay.
That's it. One set to drive through, Fast and Furious Supercharged, and then back to the theme park. So we'll be moving fairly quickly.
Anyway,
we don't have much
hi
left.
to everyone who's new, who's never seen Christina's Magical Moments. Hello and welcome. Let me turn this back around to be courteous to the people behind me who might not want to be on camera. Anyway, but yeah, see how they put the lights up for the Universal Studio Tour tram? It's so cool. I do recommend, again, if you are out in the area, if you can snag a ticket to Universal Studios just for this experience alone, being that this is the 60th anniversary, I do highly recommend. And not many people can go to Norman Bates' house as Norman Bates, as they do dress it up for Halloween Horror Nights as something different. So it's really cool. And most of the time you get to see Norman. Now, the reason why we can get out of the tram is they have photo opportunities, which we're going to see right now. So to our left right here, you can see King Kong and a monkey paw, which was an original photo opportunity after the tram. That was at the end of the studio tour. So it is a remake. Back in the distance right there are cars from Fast and Furious. And you guys might remember that guy. That was Jaws. On the upper lot of Back to the Future, there was an I Love Lucy store. It was so different than what it is now, but there used to be a gigantic Jaws like that off to, if you were walking into that area to the left, you're walking out of that area to the right, where you can take photos with Jaws. So it's really cool. Yes, so let me see if I can show you a little closer the Fast and Furious cars. There they are. Paul Walker's and Vin Diesel's car. Those are cars from How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And back here is the photo opportunity. I don't think you can see it, but the photo opportunity with King Kong and his paw, so it looks like he's picking you up and holding you. So yeah, but you'll see the Jaws as we drive by it. It's pretty cool. So that's another reason why I recommend it. On our Discord, I want you to know, if you haven't joined our Discord, please go for it and do so. It's Christina's Magical Moments. If you visit IG or the talk, in my bios, you will find the Discord link. I have pictures of the QR codes where on IG you can do some fun things with Jaws and King Kong. It's really fun. So highly recommend. Check it out. It's fun. All right.
We only have about 10 to 15 minutes left.
They don't really feature this much anymore, but that is the blue screen. I don't know if you remember the blue screen that they filmed, like Apollo 13. They filmed a lot of things in front of the blue screen right there.
Before we go, okay?
But yeah.
Again, my name is Tiffany. Your driver's name is Kurt.
All right. So again, coming up next is the Nope set. That's typically where a lag happens, and then Fast and Furious, and then we're gonna kind of rush to Hogsmeade to see the Hogwarts show. Nighttime Lights at Hogwarts Castle. That's a long title. But yeah, we'll drive by Jaws right now. So it looks like they might have one more tram coming by to pick all these people up. Oh, good night. Thank you everyone for tapping that like button. I really appreciate it. 38 people watching. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for being here. All right, there's Jaws. There he is. There's the blue screen I was telling you about. You just put water in front of it. I miss when they used to take us in front of there.
Most iconic films. Now we're headed to Jupiter's Claim, which is brought to us from Jordan Peele.
All right, enjoy, everybody.
I remember going to Universal Studios when I was 12 years old, feeling this feeling of one of my first trips to Universal Studios, seeing the Jaws ride. One of my favorite movies of all time. Just feeling like, that's him. That's the Jaws. Like, I don't even know if that is the Jaws. I hope it is. Sharing the space with Hitchcock and Spielberg, I couldn't be more proud.
Let's go, baby! Let's go!
It's right here.
Movie magic only happens when a team of collaborators, often in the hundreds, work together to take an impossible mission and bring it to life. This is Jupiter's Claim. Nostalgic, small-time, Southern California amusement park owned by former child star Ricky G. Parker. Over there, look to the Wicked Well and have your picture taken. A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso experience.
built to showcase an unbelievable new live show. It's not looking so live anymore. Anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy of a gold rush frontier town, the center of a beautiful hotspot. Welcome to the world of gold.
He has a very subtle way of giving a lot of hints and letting the audience put together the pieces of the puzzle on their own. Now, when I think of the word summer, I don't think of the Fast and Furious franchise, but that's why we love them. Only because I
There's the glamour
trap of the studio tour. But long before this was Fast and Furious, this actually used to be known as the Doomed Glacier Expedition, otherwise known as the Ice Tunnel. It was featured in an episode of The $6 Million Man, with Lee Majors and Andre the Giant as Bigfoot. We had to get the trams through the ice tunnel that was the only way back to the theme park, where we would ascend to an imaginary elevation of 12,000 feet. The only thing is, any slight little sound would trigger an avalanche, and of course what we did, causing the trams to tilt and film on like a Hollywood special effect. But now, it's Fast and Furious. Around 6 minutes or so, so you're not going to need those 3D glasses right away, but I'll let you know when.
It's Roman Pierce. Pleased to meet you. My buddy Hobbs asked us to stand shoot the show for a while. Brought you in our secret spot.
Alright, look guys, we're gonna keep Shaw from finding you. But to keep you safe, we need your help. We don't want the Syndic tracking us here. So put away your cameras and turn off your cell phones. One flash or one ringtone can give us away. Okay, pull into the next bay.
This is what we're doing. This is the race day after party. And what other?
Roman Pierce, FBI, don't move. Neil, that's right, party's over.
You know how long I took to iron this shirt, man? I'm not.
You're under arrest right now.
Ladies, just back up a little bit. Got it. Slightly. First of all, I don't work for you.
Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for?
We don't work for nobody. I suggest you clear out of here, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety.
Guarantee my safety? I'm the one holding the gun.
Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours. Escort this novice out.
Let's go, Cookie Puss.
That ugly suit on, man. It's cheap.
Somebody out there really pissed off Shaw. It's gonna get ugly fast.
Yeah, don't worry. Lucky for you, our whole family will protect you.
Are you kidding me, Roman? You didn't shut off your phone, bro?
I gotta call you back. I'm in the middle of something.
See what I'm talking about?
Call you back. It was on vibrate. Shaw traced us. Ops can't hold him forever. Eddie, Roman, we're up. Driver, move that vehicle. It's about to get real interesting. Mona Lisa's all warmed up right next door. Roman, grab your truck. I need you and Letty ready to roll.
Okay, guys, go ahead and put those protective 3D glasses on. As we make our way into this room, this is when you'll need them.
Oh no, I hear guns.
shot! Not gonna happen! Don't worry, I got this! Roman, don't shoot! Head with the bridge! Under the trenches! Everybody hold on!
You roll like this. All right, y'all. After this, we're gonna hightail it to Hogsmeade, okay? So don't go anywhere. And I might do something even crazier. And I might double stream, just in case something happens with this one.
Universal Studios Hollywood. We're on our way back to the theme park. We'll be there in about 2 minutes, but before we get back there and officially call in for the studio tour, I'm gonna pass it over to Jimmy Fallon.
Over the past 6 decades, the studio tour has taken guests on an amazing behind-the-scenes look at a movie scene in a way that only Universal can. I hope that you had a great time today, and on behalf of everyone at NBC Universal, thank you for joining us to celebrate our diamond anniversary. Here's to another 60 years.
Thank you so much for celebrating the last 60 years with us here, especially those 60 years that have made this become a world-famous experience. Now, it really was the summer of 1964 that launched it all for us, for Universal Parks, Destinations, Resorts, and Experiences, with those 2 glamour trams traveling around the lot. From there, we've been able to expand into so much more. Theme parks around the world, entertaining millions of guests every year. We have a new theme park headed its way to the Universal
Epic
family.
Universe.
It opens next year in Orlando. It's called Universal Epic Universe. It's being overseen by Steven
I
Spielberg.
can't
so of course
wait.
we know it's going to be
So
epic,
can't
to
wait
say
for
the
Epic
least.
Universe.
Now, there's a lot of change happening here in Hollywood with the way that we're able to binge watch our favorite shows all in one day, and the way that movies are getting bigger on the big screen. But here, Universal, what won't change is the foundation of the studio tour. We will continue to show everyone a behind-the-scenes look into the way that movie magic is really put together, and especially with the way that we curate it here on the Universal lot.
All right.
On behalf of the guides, drivers, and ambassadors that came before to help make this a world-famous experience, thank you so much for celebrating something that's been 60 years in the making.
Thank
and that
you.
Said, like we say here in Hollywood, that's a wrap.
That is a wrap. 1964 to 2024. So again, thank you everyone for joining. We are not going anywhere, so stick around. We are going to Hogsmeade. But thank you for being here. Whether you found me through the Tiki Talk, or you found me through Universal or live streams, I'm glad you're here. Welcome. Yeah, we're gonna have to probably make the second show. First one starts in 10 minutes, and it may not actually be dark enough anyway, so I'll take it nice and slow. And if I feel very adventurous, I will double stream. Which I have done once, I think, at Disneyland for the Magic Happens Parade, I believe. But anyway, hello everyone. Oh, nice, Jaden. I hope you have an amazing time if you're coming for your birthday. So everyone in the chat, well, if you can chat. I know some of you are watching on TV. But what was your favorite part of the tour? Now, we didn't see Little Europe. We didn't see Colonial Street. So we did miss a couple things, but yeah. And I apologize in advance if this gimbal crashes on me. This is, I really have to upgrade this gimbal. Nice. Well, I'm glad I'm able to stream on YouTube. This is really cool. I actually was not expecting 26 likes and 35 people viewing right now. This is such a blessing. I am so glad that you guys are enjoying the stream and that you enjoyed the studio tour. There's actually some lighting effects. I don't know if you saw there towards the end, towards the Nope set. You know, that was flashing and stuff that you don't typically see in the daytime. So I personally love the studio tour at night. It's really cool. You see things you don't typically see. It's awesome. But yeah. Oh, and also, hopefully you've been enjoying the YouTube videos. I have to give a major shout out to my video producer, Sunny, who has been putting those together. He really enjoys, here. He really enjoys putting those videos together, so I'm so grateful to him for putting those together. Latest one was Disneyland Pride Night, the fireworks show, as well as the cavalcade. We've done Earthquake from here, so Earthquake has a video, Jaws and the Flash Flood. So we have a lot of fun stuff here. And then when he goes out to Walt Disney World at the end of the year, he's going to be posting here on Christina's Magical Moments as well. So keep an eye out for that. All right, let's keep it going. Let's see Hogwarts as we turn the corner. There she is. She's beautiful. Oh, so majestic, so gorgeous, so home. I love Hogwarts. Hogwarts is my home, for sure. Yeah. But yeah, again, if you're here, you're new here, Universal's my home park. So I will be posting things about Disney. I will be posting things maybe about other theme parks as well. But Universal is my happy place. So even though I may live closer, believe it or not, to Disney, this is my favorite park to visit. So I love it. Hello. You're welcome, Sunny. All right, let's get into Hogsmeade. 5 minutes before the show starts, but I'm gonna kind of maybe walk around Hogsmeade and wait for the 9 o'clock showing. Like I said, maybe double stream. Depends on how busy it is in there. We'll see. Might be able to do both shows. We have 5 minutes till the first show starts. It's not that dark though for a projection show. Like I said, we might stick around and do both. I don't know. See how crazy the crowd is. I mean, for all we know, everybody's going to be waiting around for the 9 o'clock show too. But this is the reason I love coming at nighttime. This is the reason. I love it. But like I said, this gimbal's like, no more. So we shall see. Yeah, 5 more minutes. We actually might be able to make both shows. Nice. And I will probably double stream. So depending on your preference. I have a favorite viewing spot. I don't think I'll be able to be there though. Let's see. I'm gonna double stream. I'm gonna do it.
Right hand left show, quality top ahead. Right hand left show, quality top ahead. All the way forward, all the way forward.
I'm gonna go right here. Like I said, I'm gonna double stream so that, because I don't think there are any other streamers here right now. I'd love to show the magic. And then we'll get a better view. There you go, double streaming. No, I'll wait for the 9 o'clock one for the other stream. So you guys are gonna be lucky and you're gonna have 2 shows. I'm so happy, but yeah, I'm going by the pole. I'm next to the sign. I don't even see the pole right there because I don't want this to obstruct anyone's view. I'm so happy we made it. We did the studio tour, we made that. Oh, I'm so happy. It's the little things, y'all. It's the little things. the best part is I get to share the magic with you guys, and I love that.
What? Yeah? Yeah? We're waiting for the Harry Potter, like,
Okay. I guess it got darker than I expected, so yeah, cool. Show starts in 2 minutes, so stick around, 2 more minutes. And then I typically do have a favorite spot where I like to stand for these shows, and we'll go there on the second show. You think I'm happy? Oh yeah, you know I'm happy. Anytime Harry Potter, Wizarding World, Hogwarts is involved, I'm a happy camper. Absolutely. And this show is awesome. My favorite is the Dark Arts though. That is my favorite one. The Dark Arts show is most definitely my favorite. Then the Christmas one, and then maybe this one. All right, 1 more minute, and the countdown begins. 1 more minute. They have 2 shows, and you bet your buns we're gonna do both. Yes, you can watch this on your TV. That's why I'm once in a while doing YouTube streams. Here we go, folks. Enjoy.
Good evening. I'm the Hogwarts sorting hat. There's nothing I can see, so try me on and I will tell you where you ought to be. You might belong in Gryffindor, where dwell the brave at heart. You might belong in Hufflepuff, where they are just and loyal. Or yet, in wise old Ravenclaw, if you've a ready mind. Or perhaps in Slytherin, those kind folk can use any means to achieve their ends. So, just try me on, and I will tell you where you ought to be.
Cerca más dito ba daw?
Did I just get emotional? Yes, I did. Oh, it's so pretty. Pure magic. Now as everyone disperses, we're gonna find another spot where we're gonna do this again. Oh, I love it. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, magic. So let me wait till some people move and I'll double stream the last show. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna go over here. Wow. Oh my. Lots of people. Give me a second, ready? Give me a second. Oh my goodness. We have to go. Hold on. Sorry, I'm not reading the chat at the moment. I'm just trying to navigate. Okay. All right. This is my favorite spot, or one of my favorite spots right here. So we are going to watch the show again. Only because I want to see the show again. I hope that's okay with you guys. But yeah, I'm going to go like right here. This is a great spot right here. But look at the swarm of people. But welcome everyone. I hope you are having as much fun as me. Hogwarts Castle never gets old for me. It never gets old. So in the meantime, seriously, if you want, I will be quiet so you can enjoy the ambiance of all the people and everything. Go for it. Very peoply. Then I might sit in my spot for a couple minutes. I don't know, we'll see. If they let me in there. If not, we'll probably look at merch. So in another 12 minutes, they're gonna do another show, but then we're gonna walk through Hogsmeade. It's my happy place. And for me, just the nighttime is so magical. I love the nighttime. Okay. No, we're all gonna stand up after. So. Sorry, I had to tell them how this works. All right. Anyway, I hope you all are enjoying this stream. We have about 10 more minutes, but in the meantime, let's just take this as ambience. And check that out, a 5-minute wait for Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. Night times are awesome, especially for Universal. Something I really enjoy about Universal Studios shows, they even do it with the Grinch at Christmas time, is they do spurts of different shows. So it's not like it's, and I'm not talking about on Disney, it's just Disney, let's say, has one fireworks show a night or maybe 2 parades. You know, this is like typically like every 10-15 minutes, which makes sense. Now the park does close a little early tonight. Typically on the weekends it's about 10 o'clock, so tonight's 9 o'clock. Otherwise they would do this like every 20 minutes. And I just adore this show. I adore any light show that they put on the castle. But like I said, my favorite is the dark arts for sure. Last year during summertime, they had dark arts. They had the Death Eaters out and everything. I would be really curious to see if maybe they'll do that again, closer, maybe in August, closer to Halloween, for Halloween Horror Nights, but that's what they did last year. I would love to see the show again. Death Eaters are my favorite thing ever at Universal. I love them. As far as like characters and things to see, I love it. Oh my gosh, you're watching from Hawaii. You'll be here in October. Awesome! Well, thank you for being here. Scrap Girl 75. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Yes, all the way from Hawaii. So these shows are seasonal, believe it or not. Like I said, there's only 3 that I know of. There's this one, there's one for Christmas, and then there's one for Halloween, which is the Dark Arts show. And so, yeah, it's just, we don't know when it happens. They just announce it and we watch it. As a pass holder, I am very fortunate because I am able to go see the shows, though I do have a family. I have a husband and kiddos, so of course, it depends on what's going on with the family, what kind of plans we have going. But yeah, it is, to answer your question, it is seasonal. Yes, check out her video for Duel with the Death Eater. Oh yes, Melissa, that was so fun. I did. I had a duel with a Death Eater. It's on TikTok. It's on. I think it's on here too as a short. I'm not sure. It was so cool. It was so cool. Of course. I hope you enjoy all the videos and everything that we're trying to put out here on YouTube. A lot of them are ride-throughs, so I hope you like it. So I kind of made my start with streaming and videos and everything on TikTok. So that's been where I've done a majority of my videos and stuff first, and then I'm trying to get on YouTube a little bit more too to diversify. And also, we also don't know the future of TikTok either. So I want to make sure people can still experience the magic of Southern California theme parks and fandom-related content no matter what platform I'm on. Like I said, I'm on IG as well, I'm on Threads, I'm on Facebook. So yeah, be sure to tune in there too. Just so you know, we have about 7 more minutes until the show starts. We will see how this goes. Yeah, and yes, I will be here for Halloween Horror Nights with a group of people. This will be our first year having a group of people together. I will be streaming on TikTok in particular. Not sure about YouTube. We might post some videos on YouTube. Sunny. We might post some videos, but as far as streaming, we'll probably do TikTok. Yeah. It'll be interesting. It's going to be in October. CMM is going to be at HHN in October. So, yeah. Oh, and if you haven't already, I do suggest you make your way over to IG as well too, as I am doing a giveaway for my birthday. My birthday is next Sunday, and as a thank you to all who have watched me and supported me and everything, it is a no purchase necessary giveaway. Just follow the steps underneath the picture and you can win a Loungefly. I'm not going to Oogie Boogie Bash this year. Not this year. Oh, also, I didn't even tell you guys, I'm also on Patreon. Now, Patreon, we're doing a lot more, we're going to be doing a lot more fun things. We have a, What Is This Wednesday? We have a Hidden Mickey Monday, might be incorporating Trivia Tuesday. We do Zoom sessions on Patreon as well.
For the 9 p.m. light show, we are around the stage. We're moving everyone to stand up for the light show beginning in about 3 minutes.
Perfect. So I just want to let you know that it is really going to be the place to really, get to know each other and be a stronger community is through Patreon. So definitely check that out. Oh, and also at the end of, also at the end of YouTube videos, as a thank you, we put your name at the end of the YouTube videos if you're a Patreon. So thank you. Yeah, it'll be interesting. It will be interesting this year, HHN, for sure. On YouTube, there should be a little red button underneath this video that says subscribe, I believe. All right, I'm gonna double stream this for those on the talk as well too, so. Let's do it. I'm gonna double stream, this is gonna be crazy. Let's try it. long as I don't fall, we're in good shape. So as of now, I'm on 2 platforms. In case people want to see the show here as well too. For those on the talk, welcome. For those on the tube, welcome. I am double streaming right now. So welcome everyone, whether you are on YT or on the talk. Welcome everybody. Thank you. So if you're wondering where we're at right now, we are at Universal Studios Hollywood. And we are waiting for the 9 o'clock show of the nighttime lights at Hogwarts. The talk and the tube, that's what we're calling it, the talk and the tube. Hansons. I ain't doing nothing for the tube. Alright, so we got a few more minutes before the show starts here at Universal Studios Hollywood in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Alright. So again, welcome everyone. We are at Universal Studios Hollywood waiting for the nighttime lights at the Hogwarts Castle to start at 9 o'clock. I have no idea what time it is, so you guys would have to tell me the time. Oh, like now. Enjoy everybody.
Good evening. I'm the Hogwarts sorting hat. There's nothing I can see. So try me on and I will tell you where you ought to be. You might belong in Gryffindor, where dwell the brave at heart. You might belong in Hufflepuff, where they are just and loyal. Or yet, in wise old Ravenclaw, if you've a ready mind. Or perhaps in Slytherin, those cunning folk use any means to achieve their ends. So, just try me on, and I will tell you where you ought to be.
pretty. It never gets old. At least for me. I adore it. You're very welcome, everybody. This is awesome. Told you I wanted to share some magic with you. I'm so glad you guys like it. And thank you everyone who is subscribing and following. Thank you so much for being here. It's so pretty. Oh, Epic Universe is gonna be amazing. I'm looking forward to Epic. Once a release date comes out. So that was it, everybody. Now we travel through Hogsmeade. This was your first time seeing it? It's such a good show. Alright, so we are going through Hogsmeade. I am actually double streaming right now. I'm calling it right now the talk and the tube. So I'm at both right now. Some people have tube and not the talk, and some have the talk and not the tube. So we do both. I cried a little. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. But welcome, no matter where you're at right now. Welcome to Christina's Magical Moments, where I stream at theme parks like Universal Studios Hollywood, which is where we're at right now. And this is my home park. Disneyland, which I do go to and stream there as well too. And sometimes Knott's Berry Farm. So be sure to hit that follow button or subscribe. Thank you so much for being here. It's true, Rose. It's true. I was gonna go sit in my spot, but I realized you guys might want to see the merch, and the park did just close as well too. So yes, this is Hogsmeade. So yes, I am. In front of us, you can actually see the track where Fast and Furious is going. Universal Studios Hollywood is creating or building a new coaster, Fast and Furious. It will be their biggest coaster here at Universal Studios Hollywood. So that's going to be interesting. I'm rather curious if they will replace what is, I love that I can see full screen on the tube. See, I love that. I'll be curious as to if they're going to replace the Fast and Furious part of the studio tour. That will be interesting. There's a little bit of the moon right there. Look at the moon. And there's the train. There's the train. All right. So yes, the Fast and Furious coaster, I think they're building it really quick. With how often I'm here, I'm really impressed. Really impressed. Let's see how the tube is doing. Good. Say that 5 times fast.
That's the last one.
Disney Dad. You know, I have considered streaming on the gram. I have. But the question is, would people like to see me stream on the gram? All right. In front of us is Kung Fu Panda. All right, there we go. Thank you everyone again for following and subscribing. I see it. Before we go check out the merch, I want to show you the plaza. Unfortunately, they did just cover the DeLorean. I just watched them cover it. But this is where you would go, okay? Someone asked,
your birthday is what?
Hey, where do I see the DeLorean? Where can I see all the festivities for the 60th? It is right here, right in the plaza, okay? So to your right is like a nice eating area. In front of us is the DeLorean. Then you can see the ice tunnel. 5 points, 6 points? 6 points, Texas. 5 points? Dang, first 5 or 6. This is also where you can meet George. I haven't met him yet. Woody Woodpecker over there. And then E.T. They took E.T. out of the basket. But during regular park hours, this is where you would go. So yeah, be sure to hit this area of the park for some great photo ops for sure. This is awesome. Let me show you the ice tunnel. You'll be here tomorrow. You're gonna have a great time. All right. So see, here's the ice tunnel. You can take a picture in the ice tunnel, which is now the Fast and Furious part of Studio Tour. There you can meet some robbers. There you can meet George. Yeah. So definitely check it out in here. I do still find it a little unusual that Universal kind of put this out just now, where they're only going to be able to have it out for maybe a month, because in August they start dressing things up for HHN. So I'm not sure how that's going to go. I'm really not sure. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. But let me show you some 60th anniversary merch. They have new Jaws merch. They have E.T. and Back to the Future as well too. They're putting out more merchandise. I do want to show you all of that.
Bye everyone. Let's go for turkey legs. Anyone wants
Oh, we love her. We love the New Yorker. She's fantastic. We love her. Haley, if you missed the Wizarding World of Harry Potter and the show, you can actually check it out on the tube, on YT. I'll just say it, on YouTube. So if you go to my YouTube, you can actually find a playback of the stream from tonight. So no worries. All right, here is the Jaws section. Man, it is packed in here. Okay. So here is the new Jaws merchandise. Okay. A video coming out soon with all the Jaws merchandise as well. So yeah, there will be a video coming out. Here's the mugs. Amity Island shirts. They do have the Spirit jersey out as well too. And the lounge fly. Oops, excuse me, sorry. So yeah, they have some new merchandise. Come over here, show you some more. This is the Universal store towards the entrance of the park. Yeah, I'll get there. It's just Jaws is the first thing you see when you walk in from where I was at. So this is all Jaws. This is all new. This jacket I'm kind of obsessed with because on the back it says dun dun dun. It's really cute. But because I'm double phoning it, I can't really show you. And there's the Spirit jersey. You need just a regular park ticket. Otherwise they do have, see when I say double phoning, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. All right. So if you go to City Walk, you'll see a lot of this stuff in there too. Not all of it, but a lot of it. Here's the HHN merchandise. I just posted on Instagram. So there's the Ghostbusters. There's Ghostbusters. A Quiet Place. Where Horror Lives. Right there. Okay. They also have the mug as well too, the mugs. Welcome! Welcome in. All right, when it comes to the 60th anniversary stuff, they came out with Woody Woodpecker stuff, which I think is so cool, being that was the OG mascot. So they do have Woody Woodpecker merch now. Nice. And this is also fairly new too. This hoodie is fairly new as well too. So, sorry.
Oh, I thought you were videoing, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. So the 60th anniversary stuff is unique to the Hollywood Park. because it's the studio tour that's celebrating its 60th anniversary. Okay, Maria, if you want, definitely check out my Instagram, as I have a lot of the merch there as well too. Well, not a lot, but yeah, actually I do. I have the 60th anniversary merch there as well too. So there we go. There's a button up. It's all very retro, if you notice, the retro colors, which makes sense. 60s, you know? All right, let's go to the back wall. Let's start with E.T. Start with E.T. All right, so here's E.T. E.T. even has his own spirit jersey as well as the varsity jacket. Globe mugs. Shirts. And the spirit jersey's up there. I don't even see it, but there it is. The back of the spirit jersey. More ET shirts. Yeah, the jacket's really nice, I gotta admit. Hats, signs. So yeah, they really pulled out all the stops with the classics. Universal Studios, and now Back to the Future is over here. Okay. Here is Back to the Future. Okay, so very retro looking as well too. Here's some of this stuff close up. Pretty cool. Keychains and flux capacitor, love it. Up there to the right is the spirit jersey, the Back to the Future spirit jersey. So we have the mugs. Here, let me show you. So there's the spirit jersey. And yes, I did get the spirit jersey. I couldn't resist. So this is all Back to the Future. Yeah, it was mine too. Love Back to the Future. They have the glasses right here with the clock tower, which again you can see here at Universal. Here you go. Here's a hat. More merchandise. I do love the jean jacket, I will admit. I love the jacket. See the jacket? Oh, love it, love it, love it. This I would consider, okay, I know I'm double phoning, but give me a second here. I gotta see what the back looks like again. Yeah, I'd probably wear that. Now the question is it one of those, oh, that's pretty good, a pretty good price, Universal, or is this a oh no price? Oh, it's an oh no price. That's an oh no price. A little too expensive for my taste. It's an even $100. All right, more ET. Here's some more ET. I'll be right here. Yeah, that's staying right there, right? Oh, also, if you do come in the store, I do recommend you check this out. This is really cool. This is all about the studio tour 60th anniversary. So definitely check it out when you're in the store. It is next to the 60th anniversary merchandise here in the store. Okay. Jurassic is on the other side, so we're going to look at Jurassic for a second. And then we're going to head over to Wizarding World area. There really is nothing new, but it's still fun to look at. If you want a majority of Jurassic stuff, you're going to want to go to buy the Jurassic ride, because right at the exit. Hi, guys. All right, so there's the Jurassic stuff right here. Sorry, let me get out of your way here.
Yeah, unfortunately, that was the height.
So here you go. Here's some Jurassic.
Okay.
I'll show you this side. No, you're good. You're fine. I'm in your way. You're fine. Here's the backpack. The backpack's really cool. There's the mini backpack. Adorbs. Oh, I just said adorbs. The mugs. I think the mugs are really cool. They look very like true to the film. So I think they're really cool. This hat's really cool, actually. That's a really cool hat. But yeah, so this is Jurassic. Ooh, that's new. I did not see this last time. It is a Jurassic Park tumbler. Most likely the price will be asked, so let me see. $27. Now that is a decent park price. Just that I mention it. I did not see Trolls 3. Park closes at 9, but similar to Disney, the store does stay open a little bit longer. So, yeah. All right, let's go ahead and head into the Wizarding World section, which is over here. So again, if you miss anything that I'm showing right now, if you are on the talk, you can head over to YouTube, as I'm recording everything there as well too, as long as my gimbal lasts. The collectibles are always fun too, by the way. Okay, let's see. Wizarding World, my favorite part of the store, of course. Thank you, Blaze. Yeah, so nothing really new in here.
Excuse me.
They did.
Christina with Magical
I am.
Adventures?
Yes.
I follow you.
Oh my gosh. Hi.
Hi.
Can I give you a hug?
Yes, hello.
I'm actually double streaming tonight.
Oh my god. I really, before I got hired here, I really love having like you and Jose and Jungle Skipper. You guys are just like the best because you guys, before I drove us because I'm OC. So like, I think here, so it's like when you guys would post the videos of Universal, I was like, you know what? Let me work there.
Really?
Yeah.
That's how you got started?
Yeah.
So you watched us, and then you're like, hey, this is my jam. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I was going to work at a theme park to see how, it was.
Yeah.
And I don't know, just you watching you, all three of you guys, like, we're like, hey guys, like, this is like all the Universal stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? Step out of my comfort zone and let me just shoot my shot.
Well, now look at you.
There you go. Like, I'm almost a year in.
Congratulations. What's your name?
Ellie.
Ellie?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I'm so honored, and I'm blushing right now.
Thank you to you guys, because I'm like, you know what? I need to step out from,
And you did.
Yeah.
Look at. I hope you enjoy what you're doing.
Oh no, yeah. Trust me. Like each job has its way.
Of
but
course.
honestly, living to work here and like substitute seeing like my favorite like TikTok videos, you guys are just like, oh my gosh, like especially during horror nights when Jose is here.
Yes.
I'm like, yo, I know the goat's here, so I'm like, it makes my day.
Oh my
Especially when you're here, like,
gosh.
you come here like on my days off, and I'm
This
like,
is my home park. This is like my favorite. This is my happy place.
Yeah, no,
you
but
know.
you guys are just like the best. Like, I saw James Skipper like a few like a week ago or so. He's so amazing too. And then I love when you like do the Harry Potter stuff.
Oh, that's
That's
my jam.
no, you guys are just like the highlight of the day when I see you, like when I get off my like when I'm on my phone, I see you guys, I'm like, oh my gosh, they're here, like
No, it's people like you that make it worth my while, because I want to bring magic to people and joy to people, and now you're working here.
I know, that's what I'm just like, I saw you when I was on my lunch, I was like, no, wait, she's here. I'm like, hopefully she passes by the stores. It's like,
Of course I'm passing by this store. Are you kidding? Sorry if I'm sweaty. It's been a hot day.
no,
you know.
even for us, like we're all sweaty here.
Right. The heat. It's not gonna get better either.
Oh no. Supposed to have to go down to the lower lot? Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Maybe you need a couple rounds of Jurassic, right? Yeah, that was my first stop when I got here. Was Jurassic for sure.
Oh no, yeah. I highly guests come, they recommend a ride for like to cool off. I recommend, you know, Jurassic or the
Kung
Mummy.
Fu Panda.
Yeah.
That one's really nicely
Yeah,
seated. Oh my gosh.
Like the Simpsons, because it's even though it's kind of like tight, like very tight.
Yeah.
A little splash here and there. It helps.
That's true. I totally forgot about The Simpsons.
But thank you so much. I just want to say thank you to you, Jose, and like you know, Jungle Skipper, because you guys are just so amazing. Like you guys make my highlight. Please don't cry.
I'm emotional. You probably know that by now from watching me for so long. I get emotional, but it's a good thing. It's a happy tears. It's happy tears. I'm so humbled and honored just to be a part of your day, you know, and now you're a part of mine.
Thank you. I'm just like, this is so amazing. You guys don't know how much you guys impact some of us. Like when you guys like come to different theme parks, like even Knott's or like Disney.
Yeah.
You guys just I'm like they're just having the time of their life, like so yeah, I just want to shine. Like, you know, it's been so amazing, especially with Horror Nights. Now that we're getting ready for Horror Nights.
Already?
Now we're just like, oh, Lisa's gonna be here, you're gonna be here.
Oh yeah,
Skipper's gonna be here.
I'll be here one night though, because I don't do spooky typically. So I'll be here October 6th.
Oh, okay.
October 5th is our meetup, and it'll be City Walk. So just what's up? So we'll have our meetup on the 5th, and then on the 6th we're gonna do Horror Nights, and I'm terrified. We don't even know all the houses that are gonna be out yet, right? So.
From what I know it's gonna be a quiet place.
I was gonna say, don't get yourself in trouble. You know.
No, they've been announced in the house already.
Yeah, Ghostbusters.
Yes, from like a chill adventures. It's gonna be kind of like a icy theme.
That sounds interesting
kinda like
though.
Kind of like a Frozen Ghostbusters area.
That actually sounds interesting.
That I will be doing the quiet place for sure.
Yeah, that one I've seen. I'm sorry, I realized I shouldn't have them in the corner. Sorry, guys.
And I believe they're gonna introduce. We're having kind of like a. I'm not sure if this is gonna be the opening for Horror Nights. They are doing a zombie hazard apocalypse thing.
Oh Lord. Oh no.
And I know they're coming up with. I know the Blumhouse is gonna do something.
They did some last year too, didn't
Yes,
they? Yeah, they did.
They did Abigail. No, not Abigail.
No,
they
was
did
it?
Megan.
Yeah, they did something last year. I don't even remember.
Yeah, the Chucky version.
Yeah, Chucky. There was Chucky.
Yes.
There was Chucky. I was there last year,
Yes.
catching my breath. I was hoping for my husband and I were like hoping for either Five Nights at Freddy's
Yes.
or like the Upside Down,
Yeah.
which would be amazing. So I know they've done Stranger Things, but imagine like an Upside Down.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah. Even us, some of us are suggesting, you know, probably introducing a Scooby-Doo.
That would be fun, actually.
You know, it's scary, but it's like
Zombie Scooby-Doo. I'm just kidding.
like zombie island Scooby-Doo. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. Like,
Right.
I throw in Scooby-Doo a lot because I really love him.
Oh.
He's just like your comfort.
Aww.
He's your comfort movie.
I love that.
I love that. I was hoping for the Lost Boys. I have not seen that happen, so I'm like, I really
Holding your breath.
Yes.
Yeah.
I really want the Lost Boys to be brought into the,
Yeah.
HHN.
Oh my gosh.
And I know Six Flags is doing Scream Halloween.
They're doing Stranger Things too, right? I thought I heard.
I believe so.
I'm like, why? I don't go there. I don't go there. I don't do coasters is my issues. I don't really do coasters. So I will do Fast and Furious probably when it comes out, but maybe once because I don't typically do coasters. Though I did do Hagrid's motorbike in Orlando. Have you been to Orlando yet?
No. No.
Highly recommend.
No.
I mean, last time I had bronchitis, so I stayed in the hotel half the time. But still, I did Hagrid's before I knew I was sick. Before I found out I was sick, I wasn't sick at the time, and then I got sick. But anyway, so did Hagrid's motorbike. Best coaster I've ever been on.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah, some of our cast members from Florida, they come over here, and they're like, you need to try this ride over there. I'm like,
Green Got Spank. I'm sure they talked about that
I'm
one.
like-
Velocicoaster's one people talk about.
I'm just like, I would love to, but right now,
Like, I just gotta work.
I gotta work for my money.
I totally get it.
But I can't, but thank you so much.
Thank you, Ellie. Ellie? Ellie, right?
Yes, it's Ellie.
Oh my gosh. Hold on a sec. Guys, I'm gonna put you down on YouTube for a second. Let me put you down just for a sec. It's on. No, don't be sorry. You kidding me? Put you down for a second as well too. Hold on. So the camera's not black. You can see, hi, I'm here in the corner. I want to give her a little sticker. It's not black, just a little sticker. You okay with that? Yeah. I hope to have keychains again at some point too, but for now it's just a sticker. And I had to go with the larger lounge fly thanks to the lockers. I know the lockers could just too. We're all disappointed in those lockers. We're like, what were you thinking, Gary? There you go. Scary. All my goodies and such, and earplugs and all that fun stuff. So
No, it's just, I was just like, ain't no way she's here. Oh,
thank you. I mean, you stopped me and just you shared magic with me. So I don't know how to thank you. I mean, just words like that, just I can't even begin to describe to you what a blessing it is. Sorry, guys.
I would open up my TikTok and I would see you guys. I'm like, I need to watch something to like light up my mood. And you guys are you just bring so much happiness to me and to a lot of viewers. So I'm just like,
Well, that was me during the pandemic too, for what it's worth. I needed some of that magic too. So I completely understand. So if someone provided that magic for me, I want to just kind of pay it forward and do it for someone else, you know? So
thank you so much.
Ellie, you're so sweet. Oh my gosh. You are so sweet. Thank you again.
I'm not trying to cry right now because I'm like, oh, I'm nervous for meeting you. Or like, oh,
No,
meet anyone
you
else.
don't have to
I'm
be
like,
nervous.
You guys just, you guys don't know how much it is to me, or like to any of us.
Wow.
Like, you guys,
I'm looking for the Slytherin mark, the green
Oh no, I won't forget you guys. I won't forget you guys. My backpack's on the floor. We're good. It is a full-size lounge fly. Thank you guys for being so patient. I don't typically get this. This is just awesome. So thank you. I will. Yeah, I parked a little closer because of nighttime. Yeah. But oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you for stopping me. Thank you for being the magic and a part of the magic within the parks. I mean, I really feel that you team members, just like cast members at Disney, deserve a lot of the credit for the reason why this place is the way it is. So seriously, I mean, I don't know, is it retail that you do here, or yeah? Sorry. I realize my giant zit's like showing in the camera. Like my zit is right there. But yeah, okay, so you're mainly in here?
yes.
I'll see you again.
So for us, we kind of switch sometimes. So it's like either I'll be here or down in Florida, like by Simpsons, but
Gotcha.
never the podcast.
Then I'll see you around. Or if you pop on and be like, I know where it is. Hi,
I'll be like, please come to the store.
Yeah, where are you? Come down here. Is your username Ellie as well too?
Yeah, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be Ellie Wayne.
Okay, as long as it says Ellie and you're like, hey, Universal, I'm here, I'll know who you are. It's just, you know how many people go, I'm behind you. It's like, okay, just say hi. Just say hi.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I don't know if you're real or not. You, I know you're real, you know? Sorry, I didn't know if you wanted to be on camera or not, so I'm trying to be very courteous to you.
It's okay, thank you.
Of course,
But
you
I
know.
hope you have a magical night. Thank you.
Thank you,
See
you
next
too.
time, and
Yes, you will.
hopefully I'll be here the 6th of October.
Yes.
That way I can just be like, you're good. You're
Unless
safe.
you're a scarer.
No, maybe the following year. That's my goal. That's my goal for the following year already.
So you're already like, I want to do this.
Yeah, I missed the tryouts this time. I couldn't make it. So they were all my days off when I couldn't come.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But hopefully, they don't scare you as much.
You know what? If I'm coming, I'm gonna have to get scared. I just want to make sure my heart's in good shape because I have a heart condition. That's my biggest concern right now. But
I can just escort you through the way.
she's like, no, not her. No, I don't need the VIP treatment. It's all good. It's okay. People really just like seeing me freak out, and I don't know why it's so amusing, but it is.
Not to be, that person, but that's me too. I like to see people scream.
I tell people, I'm like, okay, you know, I'm a family-friendly channel. However, when Halloween Horror Nights comes around, expletives might come out. So just be warned, you know. You're going to see another side of Christina that I keep filtered.
No, I'm just like, I expect a few little words here and there because it's like, that's
Right.
you. That makes you you.
Yes, yeah, of course.
Especially during Horror Nights.
Absolutely.
I want to hear people scream. I want to hear.
You're going to get it. We have a group coming this year. So, yeah, we have several team members that are going to be here. My husband's obviously going to be here. So it's good. Oh my gosh. It's going to be nuts.
No, yeah, I'm excited because especially when you guys come around, I get like, because I just stick to work. I just come here to work. I don't like enjoy the foods, and when I see your guys' channel, I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't even know we have that type of food here for Horror Nights.
See?
Yeah, that's you guys my information here while I'm here.
Hey, I tell people I have fun and informative content, so
Yes, that's why I love
that's what I
you
try.
guys. I love
Yeah.
you guys because I'm like, oh, because I believe it was either probably you or Jose that were viewing the Chucky burger that we had last year.
That wasn't me. That was Jose. That was probably Jose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do as much of the food. I do once in a while.
Yeah.
I had to do when you guys had the 60th. I had to do something. I had to. It's a 60th anniversary. So yeah.
Yeah, because like you guys are my source. Like even during Horror Nights when I was like probably like in the middle of the month of
Right.
October, I was like, huh, I did not know we had that.
Who knew? I just work. I didn't know any of this.
Yeah, the next day I came to
I totally get it.
I came to work and I was like, guys, did you know we have a Chucky burger with like all this stuff? They're like, for real? I was like, how did you know? I'm like, my information.
I'm on my streamers and content creators.
I'm
like
I follow them, guys. I'm like, please, like, I told my castmates, I'm like, please follow them. That's
Aww.
like, please.
Well, thank you.
That way you can see what we have or what other theme parks have.
It's true. I just posted the few HHN merch for Instagram right now. I was like, yeah, here, just check it out.
Yeah, so I'm like,
Although we're late compared to Orlando to all our merch and stuff like that, but
yeah, there's I believe it was Jalisco 8. He's also another streamer.
yes, he's Spanish speaking, right?
Yes.
I give him massive props, by the way, because there aren't many Spanish speaking streamers, and I don't know him personally, but I'm like, go you, because you're reaching a whole other community that people like I can't reach.
Yeah.
So I say kudos,
Yeah,
seriously.
I follow him too, so when he comes, I'm like, oh, wait, what? Our horror stuff came out already?
Yeah.
The next day, I was like, oh, you're supposed to be clocking in. And when I was like, he is so right. We have a heated mug for like light plays. I was like,
Yeah.
that's my information right there.
See? Yeah. I'm going to do more of that on Instagram now too, because I realize Universal's not getting enough love on Instagram.
No, we're not.
So I'm going to try and help that out. So I'm posting more on Instagram about the 60th anniversary merch, the HHN, the Spirit. I'm a big Spirit Jersey fanatic, so I'm like all about the Spirit jerseys, the E.T., Jaws, Back to the Future.
Yeah, did you go inside the Production Central store? That's where we have, it's going to be, it used to be the Transformers store.
Yes, gotcha. Yeah.
That's where they have more of the Jaws, like,
Yeah.
merchandise.
I'm like, I'm loving it all. I'm surprised that Universal's putting it out late though, because next month is when Halloween Horror Nights stuff is really coming out. That I was like, why are you putting out 60th now? But I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
some of us are a little bit confused about that. Even though some of the merchandise that's coming out, we're just like, oh, if we're gonna buy it, we need to save up for a bit.
Yeah.
And now that the horror stuff is coming out, a little bit that came out recently.
Yeah.
We're all just like, that's another paycheck right there.
Take my money. Just take my money. I get it.
I gotta work like 7 days, guys.
Like, can you guys stop bringing out cool stuff? I appreciate that.
Yeah, because I see the mugs, I'm like, decorations.
Decoration.
Yeah.
Decoration.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, no. I need to stop.
Oh my gosh. Well, it was so good to meet. One more hug for the road.
One more hug.
One more hug. Thank you again for everything. Just
I will. Ever stop, and if you stop, it's because of something else.
it would be because a certain platform would be gone. So
Oh no, yeah.
But I would still be on YouTube and on Instagram, so I'll be streaming elsewhere or whatever.
Yes,
so
I follow you on YouTube, so I'm just like, yes, source right there. I need my
yeah,
sources.
no, I will never stop doing what I do unless TikTok's gone or unless my family's in dire need of like, we can't do this anymore. Family first, always, you know. So don't worry, I'll be here.
No, yeah.
I'll
So
be
I'm just
here.
like, I cannot survive a day without my photography here because I need my happy place.
Oh, hey, like I said, so do I. Sometimes I'll log on to a few and I'm like, hey guys, I need this right now and I can't go anywhere. I'm being mom right now. So yeah, I do the same thing. Even as a streamer, I do the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, but thank you guys. Please,
Thank you, Ellie.
You guys make my entire day
This is
seem
the only thing I
so
can think of.
much more brighter than it needs to be. Oh my god. You guys are just my main streamers that I just like. If I'm having a bad day or like a semi-okay day, I know where to go. Or like sometimes I'm like, pause on that one, gotta go to the other one. Like, pause.
No, in my case, it's never a competition or anything. Whatever brightens your light in the day, I'm happy.
No, yeah,
you know,
'cause you guys
I
are,
love
like,
that.
Either one's at Disney, one's at Six Flags or something. Or,
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Universals. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, saw that. I gotta jump to the next one to see what's up.
Right.
You guys are just so
Yeah, I'm
funny.
doing more here than I am anywhere else, but yeah.
You guys are just funny. You guys are very a safe space to go to.
I'm so glad. I really am glad to hear that,
And
you
guys
know.
are just much more to
Thank
much
you.
more than that. So I love
Thank
it
you.
that you guys have this platform where it's always possible. And
Thank
then you have other platforms that I'm like, you know what? Probably rewatching old videos because that was like brought up a funny memory.
Yeah, I remember I have some old videos too. I'm like, I remember that. But thank you again. You keep the magic going too, seriously, because you are the magic, seriously, within the parks and within Christina's Magical Moments. People like you that really make it worth my while. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
Will you drive home safely?
You guys too.
Okay.
You guys too. All of you get
Thank you.
home.
That's true. She's saying all of us, so we all have to drive home safely. All of us.
Yes, please do, guys.
All right. Have a good night, Ellie. Thank you. Bye. Oh my gosh, such magic. I love that. See, magical moments, y'all. Thank you to those who've been so patient. That was the sweetest thing ever. That was Ellie. Oh my gosh, she said she's been watching me since before Universal. Anyway, it's that kind of magic. Those are magical moments. Thank you again for your patience. All right, back to merchandise. To those who are going to be watching this on YouTube post, thank you for your patience. To those who've been watching TikTok live, thank you for your patience. Brittany, thank you for the donuts. I'm double streaming right now. See, 1 and 2. No worries, you're good. All right, so we're looking at Christmas stuff. Continue our merch. Looking at our merch. Here is the collection that I'm obsessed with. You may have seen the video from today that was posted this morning. She was a sweetheart. She was an absolute sweetheart, but I didn't want to get her in trouble, so that's why I didn't post her. Okay, so if you saw this morning's video, these are the mystery pins. Let me take these out so you can see. This is what I got this morning, thanks to Unique Sunflower. This is the set. Posted this morning on TikTok. And so now I'm very, very grateful that I have the collection, all thanks to her. Let me put it back, because they can probably have to face later. Okay. All right. Now, let's continue. So like I said, Harry Potter-wise, there isn't really any new merchandise that I have seen. The newest that I remember is the Love Potion stuff along with the Butterbeer. So there's the Love Potion, and then on this side is the Butterbeer carts. These are our candy carts, gummies. They're so cute. They are $44, but I adore them as someone who believes like Butterbeer is life. It's right here. They have a hoodie and they also have a short sleeve shirt. Yeah. Let's see, is there anything else in here I can show you? Just a heads up, someone said no, in one of my videos when I talked about the lockers, someone said they don't sell Loungefly there or that Loungefly there. You know, that's not truthful. I'm like, yes, it is. In fact, this is what's left of the Loungeflies. Just a heads up. They had the mini backpack, but now they don't anymore. They only have the wallet left. But they did, in fact, sell the backpack here. So I just want you to know I was being truthful. Yeah. It was, if you missed it, I may have to just post it on YouTube, even though it's vertical, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Whew, give me a second. Do they sell the World Cup? Oh, you're talking about the... they have it. They had it. They don't... I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it, actually. They now have it at the Warner Brothers Studio store, but I haven't seen it here. You're thinking about Harry Potter 4. Goblet of Fire. See, thank you, Jackie. All right, we are now in Despicable Me territory. This is the newest merch I've seen from Despicable Me 4. It's right here. This guy's so cute. He's a popcorn bucket. He's adorable. So cute. We will go into the Super Nintendo area, but yeah, this is all Despicable Me. Haven't seen it yet, but it's Despicable Me. Thing 1, Thing 2. Now, Super Nintendo World. All right. These are adorable. I think the dancing piranha plant might be my favorite. That's cute. Chef Toad, Yoshi, Mario. So if you are a Super Nintendo fan, you love it. There you go. They still have the gold power-up bands. They are still here as well. Cold cups. These cups are really cool. Sorry, I'm gonna be respectful here. Okay. Player 1, Player 2. I love this, by the way. I think this is so stinking cute. This is a Boo necklace, but if you can see on the bottom or on the back, you can put like your pass in there, your ID in there, and it's like a little purse. It's just so cute. It's so adorable. They do have backpacks and crossbodies. And the headbands. Looks like the Boo ones came back. Oh, they even have the star and the banana. That's cute. I haven't seen that one before. That's adorable. And they have Chef Toad. Okay, that's cute too. That's really cute. They're really bringing out the stops. That's really adorable. All right. So, I think that's pretty much it. So this is what I'm gonna do. Now that I've pretty much showed you a lot of the stuff, not everything of course, but it is beginning to get a little bit late. I am first going to say goodbye on TikTok, so let me say over here. So YouTube, hang tight for a second. Hi guys. Thank you again for being so patient. I was just so blessed by her, and you know, so shout out to Ellie, the team member. Yeah, and thank you again to everyone who has liked this stream. Thank you kindly. Everyone who has liked this stream, thank you for everyone who has followed. Thank you everyone who shared, who stuck around. Thank you so much everyone. I do plan on streaming again at Rope Drop here at Universal as well on Tuesday. That is the plan unless something changes. But keep in mind that I do post videos daily, so keep an eye out for that. So thank you again to everyone on TikTok, and I will see you on Tuesday. Thank you, and as always, stay tuned for more magical moments. Good night. All right, YouTube, it's just us. It's just us. All right, everybody on YouTube. Thank you again for your patience. Or maybe there's going to be a rise in people on here on YouTube now. But yeah, it's been a great night. Thank you again for your patience as we were talking to team member Ellie. Shout out to Ellie. Speaking of team members, I do want to let you know that if you do ever choose, like, I'm not sure if you're familiar with this, but at, sorry, but at Disneyland, you can give cast compliments, right? You can give cast compliments. However, here at Universal Studios, you can do the same thing. If there is a team member that's made your day extra magical, you can head over to guest relations and tell them the team member where they work, where you saw them, and they can give them a compliment as well too, and give it to their supervisors so they're recognized. So keep in mind, please give these amazing team members compliments as well too. I know it's a little easier for Disney, but I do feel that Universal team members do deserve it just as much as Disney cast members. Truly, they are the magic within these parks. They are what keeps these parks going and functioning. I mean, from the sounds to the lights to assisting customers, to ride operations, to custodial. I'm so grateful to all of the cast members and team members and everyone who make this possible. So I know I've stopped by guest relations a couple times and given team member compliments as well too. But anyway, thank you again to everyone on YouTube who has been so supportive. You've been very patient. And watching this, going through the studio tour, and then watching the light show at Hogwarts, which has been absolutely amazing, to looking at all the merchandise inside of here, to being patient as we talk to an amazing team member who's been so sweet and so kind. I am so, so grateful. So thank you again for being here. Thank you for joining me on YouTube as I'm still getting used to the YouTube world. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button. Be sure to keep your notifications on by clicking that notification bell. And if you're interested, please go ahead and support. If you'd like to support further, go ahead and follow along on Patreon. There are certain advantages to certain Patreon tiers as well too. But we have Patreon Zooms, we have fun little facts, we're gonna have trivias. You're also featured at the end of YouTube videos. So thank you for your support. I love sharing joy and magic, just like I told Ellie, and that's never gonna change. I'm here because I love doing it for people. So anyway, thank you so much, everybody. Stick around as I do need to do a Disney stream soon. Haven't done one of those. But thank you again, everyone. Thank you for being the magic within Christina's Magical Moments. Until next time, as always, stay tuned for more magical moments. Good night, everybody.